Okay, sitting here, we just wrapped up with the mastermind here at No Excuses 4, and I'm talking with Shane Hunter. Just met him, and this is probably a brother, a long-lost cousin, or relative on down the road. Who knows what? But anyhow, he was really touching on something right here, and I just wanted him to go over it again on video. So just kind of take off.
Yeah, no worries. So basically what I was telling these guys is the big way to change your life and get out of whatever situation you are currently in and transcend into the situation that you want to be in is whenever you're faced with something that's scary or something that seems impossible, instead of saying, I can't do this or it can't be done, you have to change your mindset. Whenever that pops into your head, you have to ask, how can I do this? How can this be done? At first, the answers won't come. You'll be hit with that negative reinforcement that you were trained with your whole life. But eventually, if you keep on asking that question and you stay faithful to asking that question, eventually the right answers start coming and you start accomplishing things that you previously thought were impossible. Now, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, whatever, the universe, your own logic, God, whoever, whatever you believe in, will give you those answers. It just comes. It really, truly does, because we're all given skills, minds. We all have the same physiology, so we're all the same at a very basic, rudimentary level. So we're all capable of essentially the same things. We just need to train ourselves to think the same way as the people that get the success that we want, and that's the big difference. So to recap, instead of saying this can't be done or this is impossible, ask yourself, how can this be done? How is this possible? How can I do this? That's it.
Here, hold this. Now, a little bit about your background. You were an Applebee's server, right?
Yep.
And
yeah, about 3 years ago.
okay, and you talked about you were afraid to let go. Basically, kind of afraid because of the programming that you were brought up with. You were making how much money? How much a month?
At the time, I was pulling in my full-time Applebee's wage plus tips, which was a couple $100 a day. But aside from that, I'd run a successful SEO consulting company that was bringing in at least $15,000 a month at the time, possibly more. And I sat down with Raymond Fong of No Excuses, and he said, "Bro, why are you still working this job? There's literally no reason for you to be working this job. You are making astronomically larger amounts than you are at Applebee's. Even if you work double shifts, you're not going to make as much as what you're doing with what you consider your side job. It's time to quit." So literally that night that we had that lunch, I handed in my resignation. Now the scary part is, the part that I don't tell a lot of people, I let my wife, told her it was time for her to do the same thing. Because she was a Starbucks manager, bringing in a really good wage there. She'd managed and worked at Starbucks for a lot of years. But I figured if I could do this, she needs to do this as well, because she hated that job with passion. She really did. She was done with it. Her time was served. She used to love it. She didn't anymore. We were both miserable in the jobs that we had. Both quit. That night, both submitted our resignations. Never looked back. It's been 3 years later, and our income keeps on growing. So right now, she is at one of the biggest ranches in Southern California, training horses, which is her true passion. And that's what she does now. All the time, is trains horses, plays with horses, all day long. That's what she wanted to do. Me, I want to help people. That's what I'm doing. It's weird. You let go of that crap that everybody tells you that you need to keep holding on to. You get what you want. And you can help people.
All right, man, I appreciate it. Guys, this is one of the speakers. This is why I'm talking to him, because he's one of the speakers here at No Excuses Summit. He's speaking on Sunday, right? Man, it's a pleasure to meet you. I really appreciate it. And like I said, we might be connected on down the road, last time.
Probably, yeah.
So, awesome. Guys, we'll see you when I see you.
Well, guys.
Bye.